You are sitting in a room full of people who are losing their minds. They are screaming at a television, painting their faces, and crying real tears because 11 strangers lost a game. And you? You feel absolutely nothing. No joy, no anger, just confusion. People have probably told you that you're boring, or that you lack passion, or maybe even that there's something wrong with you. But what if I told you that your brain is actually wired completely differently? What if your indifference to the Super Bowl or the World Cup isn't a flaw, but a sign of a rare evolutionary trait? Stay with me, because we are about to decode the neuroscience of why you hate sports, and why it might actually be your hidden superpower. Let's start with the uncomfortable truth about what is happening in the brains of the people around you. Humans are tribal creatures. For thousands of years, being part of a group meant survival. Your tribe protected you, hunted with you, and kept you alive. Today, sports teams are basically just modern tribes with better merchandise. When a fan watches their team, their brain releases a massive flood of oxytocin, the bonding hormone. It is the exact same chemical that makes you love your family. Their brain literally tricks them into thinking these millionaire athletes are part of their blood clan. But here is where it gets terrifying. It's not just love, it's addiction. You know that feeling when you are about to open a present. That anticipation. That is dopamine firing in your brain. Sports fans get that same hit during games, every play, every pass, every goal. It creates a cycle of intermittent reinforcement. This is the exact same psychological mechanism that makes slot machines so addictive. The uncertainty of the outcome keeps the dopamine flowing. So when you look at your friends screaming at the TV, you aren't just looking at fans, you are looking at people who are high on their own brain chemistry. So, why are you immune? Why doesn't your brain take the bait? Psychologists call this lower tribal instincts. Your identity simply isn't tied to being part of a herd. You are likely more individualistic. You don't need to merge with a group to feel safe or complete. And there is actual research on this. A study from the University of Chicago suggests that variations in dopamine receptor genes can predict how much someone cares about spectator activities. Think about that. Your complete indifference to whether the Lakers win or lose might literally be written in your DNA. You aren't boring, you are genetically resistant to the drug of fandom. And let's be honest about what sports fandom really is. It's reality TV for men. Think about it. It has drama, conflict, heroes, villains, and unpredictable storylines. It's the Kardashians with a scoreboard. But for you, that narrative feels empty because you have no control over the outcome. This brings us to a concept called empathy allocation. Everyone has a limited tank of emotional energy. Sports fans pour their empathy into a team. When the team wins, they say, "We won." This is called basking in reflected glory. They are borrowing success to boost their own self-esteem. You, on the other hand, likely practice direct engagement. You don't want to watch the game, you want to play the game of life. People with low sports interest often score much higher in openness to experience and intellectual curiosity. Your brain demands a different kind of reward. You allocate your empathy and energy into things you can actually influence, your career, your art, your relationships, or solving complex problems. You aren't checking out of life, you are just refusing to be a spectator in someone else's. You crave agency, not observation. So, the next time the world shuts down for the big game and you are the only one not watching, don't let them call you the buzzkill. You are not broken. You are just playing a different game, one with higher stakes, real risks, and rewards that actually belong to you, not a franchise. Now, I have to ask, and I want you to be brutally honest in the comments below. Have you ever felt forced to fake interest in sports just to fit in socially? Or have you proudly embraced the outsider status? I read every single comment because I want to know if there are more of us out there. If this video made you feel a little less alone in a sports-obsessed world, do me a favor, hit that like button so the algorithm can find other rational people like us. And if you want to understand more about the hidden psychology that controls your daily life, make sure you subscribe right now. You won't want to miss what we break down next.